Good evening, you lovely people. Welcome to my video review. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that on this channel I generally like to stay positive about things. Robot-centric action figures are genuinely one of my life's biggest interests, so I like to share the good that comes along with that hobby. Unfortunately, to quantify what counts as a good figure, we have to have something to compare that with. So, if you'll indulge me, today we're going to be getting a little bit negative. Medix is a deluxe figure from the Legacy Evolution line, released exclusively at your local Walgreens pharmacy. The character itself hails from the shows Rescue Bots and Rescue Bots Academy. I haven't seen either show, but from what I can understand, it's basically Bluey, but in a universe where Bluey conveniently ignores the million-year-long dog civil war. For the vast majority of his new toy, Medix uses the crankcase retool of the Legacy Skids mold. Unfortunately, that means that this figure has all of the same issues that figure had. The hollow upper and lower legs, hollow shoulders, chest and arms with no secure way to attach to the torso, and the large slab of car mode hood superglued to the back of his head are all present and accounted for. The plastic quality in this figure feels noticeably cheaper than his peers, both from modern generations as a whole, as well as the figures that he has retooled and repainted from. The paint scheme on this figure is actually quite pleasant. I do quite like it, and my only complaint is that there are a few too many blemishes and bleedings in its application. The articulation on this figure is standard for the size class, and the extremely deep ankle tilt, as well as the shoulder joint located in the chest, are nice bonuses. Medix comes packaged with a strangely high number of accessories, and even stranger, none of them are medical devices. The front of the vehicle mode can detach and become a very awkward-looking rifle, and the world's smallest shoulder guns can emerge from the backside. Also included is a blue cast version of Skid's blaster, as well as two very delicious-looking red ones. The figure does have enough ports to hold all of these weapons, though I do question the choice of making them all handguns. Size comparison time. Here is Deluxe Class Medix with Dirge, and Dirge. Medix is a completely acceptable size for a modern deluxe class offering. As a quick side note, Dirge has officially been replaced with Dirge from BotCon. This very special figure was actually gifted to me by the wonderful David Nobby, a truly wonderful human being who I will never be able to thank enough. The transformation into medical-themed hatchback mode is frustrating. For a figure attempting to emulate G1 Skids, this figure inherits virtually none of its ingenuity or smoothness of conversion. Of note, the tolerances on several of the tabs are very poor, making it difficult to keep things together both during and after conversion. If and when you do actually manage to get the vehicle mode together properly, you will see that it's not that great. The large hinges on the doors, mismatched wheels, and, most egregiously, the large gap in the hood for the head really do spoil this vehicle mode for me. Add on a mispainted light bar, the aforementioned tabbing tolerances, and several slightly different shades of white thanks to color mismatch and or yellowing, and I would legitimately go tap dancing in a minefield before I look at this vehicle mode again. In conclusion, Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Walgreens exclusive Medix is an unfortunate dud. I generally really appreciate it when new characters get toys, so it does pain me that this figure is an easy pass based on its execution. In this instance, I do recommend that you spend your money elsewhere, on useful things, such as nicotine and winning it big at the casino. Thank you once again for watching my video. Another big thank you to David Nobby for the BotCon Dirge. Seriously, man, that means a ton. That's awesome. And as always, I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good evening.